All right. So I get onto the stream right now, and the first thing I see is they should replace sleeping with League of Legends. Am I right, gamers? Now, Mr. Jam Carl, I'm going to click on your username right now and see what else you've been typing currently in the stream. Now, you've been following since 2021, and almost every single one of your messages are very simple, classic, like classic Keck W, Joelers, etc. So you're a perfectly acceptable chatter, and as far as I would consider, one of the best ones, because all you do is do funny reaction memery. That being said, I'm timing you out for 10 minutes for even considering the statement you just said. You know, it's like sometimes your best friend, despite how amazing they are, might just say some shit that you gotta kind of slap them upside the head about, you know? Sometimes they just like be saying shit that you just gotta take out. You gotta get out of that one, you know? So that's what we got going on in this side of the realm. In this realm of the gods, that would say. Good morning, chat. I hope you're doing well. We are not going to have a particularly long stream today because Broccolus, will be flying out to Las Vegas later on today because I shall be heading over to Evo. Because I will be doing a lovely meet and greet for Evo, and will also be doing other cool stuff at the convention. You know, watching some folks, watching some people do some cool fighting game things, and that's pretty good. We're gonna have some Rising Taco. We're gonna have some Burt Knuckle. It's gonna be great stuff. I need to add the new browser source in here, because we got to make sure that we get the folks who are subscribing. I still can't hear it. Why is it that way? Why is it that way? I don't know. It's making a funny dink-donk sound, though. Thank you for the resubs and the new subs and the prime subs, chat. I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm still not sure how to deal with this thing and why the sound effects are not working. So we're just going to be figuring it out. Yes, it will be... Bricky jump scare. It will be my first time at Evo. It will be the first time going to Evo. It seems like it's pretty fun, you know? I think it's going to be pretty enjoyable for the most part, so we'll see how it goes. Little known fact, before crowbar was invented, crows simply drink at home. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Also, Wild Wolf God, thank you for the dollars. Surprised you got caught red-handed at Tennocon. Do you mean when I was on the stream, or do you mean like just being at Tennocon? Because I was just at Tennocon, which was pretty good. Oh yeah, still, I'm the most hyped about Street Fighter Ridley. I would say I would be hyped about Guilty Gear, but if I watch someone else win with Happy Chaos, like, I'm just not gonna watch it, man. I can't keep watching that shit, you know? I guess maybe I'd be a little hyped for, like, Smash, if they are playing Smash, but besides that, that's pretty much it. I'm not a big Tekken guy. I don't know if they play, like, Soul Calibur or something there, but, you know. We're gonna have my first 6-round GT this week in Rocking World Leaders. Let's fucking go. Congratulations. Thank you very much. It was funny seeing that photo on Twitter, and I'm like, yo, there's Bricky, wait, there's Captain Flowers next to him. Yeah, I basically got Captain Flowers completely hooked on the toothpicks the entire time I was there at the Tennocon. He's a super fucking nice guy. I really enjoyed talking to him. He just came off of like an LCS casting somewhere in Vancouver, and then immediately came over to Tennocon. He was really chill. I basically just gave him a bunch of toothpicks, and we chatted most of the time. I will say Tennocon was pretty neat. I really enjoyed. I spent a lot of my time hanging out with the manager and friend of manager of Aztecross, and they were pretty chill. They were pretty sick. They were very nice to hang out with, and it was really interesting kind of talking about all the various aspects of. It was nice little bits of businessy stuff, you know? It was cool to be like, oh, let's talk, let's I don't know. I started moving the camera around and it was making me laugh, so I started just going with the bit. I cannot wait for playing Hitman, because I feel like Hitman is just going to be one of those games where I am constantly fighting to do the bit the whole time and not able to actually play the game. When are you going to come over for a non-parasocial sleepover? You have never created one of those before. Also, Nusa and Resue, thank you for the resubs, you two. Appreciate that very much. I need to remember to add the gosh darn alert box. Yeah, it's kind of funny how you can make a game as serious as Hitman, and it's just slapstick. I still can't hear it. I still can't hear it. I mean, I can see the bar doing the dink donk on my audio mixer at OBS, but it just ain't happening, man. It ain't doing it. I don't know why. There's something about this. There's something about the dink donk that's causing some issues, but I don't know what that issue might be. So we're just gonna have to let it roll. Oh well. It is what it is. Only those pure of heart can hear it. Your sins are too great. Speaking of sins, like I've already mentioned to you a few times before, chat, obviously I'm a little heavy on some of the sponsory doodads lately, and today is no exception. I think once I think the month of August is going to be a lot better. I think the month of August is going to be a hell of a lot better. I want to do the Hitman stream for August. I think it'll be a pretty great time. And so I'm going to do it then. I also I have a couple other ideas kind of going on with that. Well, I wouldn't say no more Corpa, just less Corpa, you know? I will always say that there's a scale. There's a scale. Right amount of normal content and sponsor content. And you got to be able to properly like do both and mitigate them properly. You need enough normal content to accept the sponsored content, but there has been a lot of the sponsored stuff lately. So there will always be a reasonable amount of Corpa. We'll always have some Corpa, but I do need to start getting into my own bespoke stuff so that we can offset the volume of Corpa. 40K project hemorrhaging money. I mean, I'm hemorrhaging money in general. We were spending a lot on a fuckload of stuff, and I'm trying to get back to it, but no, not that. It's more so the idea that I want to get back to making, like, out of all of the things I'm currently doing right now, the thing I have to put on the backseat is content. And that sucks, and I want to make more of it. Like, I wanted to make my blueprints video like a month ago, and it's taking a long while. Yeah, there are a few exceptions for the games I take Corpa for, but, you know, even so. Also, what's up, Bobster? Diablo? Oh, Diablos. Holy shit. Long time no see. Did you hear that the company who makes yardsticks won't be making them any longer? That's fucking... Also, thank you, I Sniff Crack Daily, for the resub. Glorp Shake. Brickman, doing Expedition 33 stream, my soul is yours. So, you're not going to like this answer, but I think it's important, and I think that it might be something that I think that is the right call. I am going to play Expedition 33. I am not going to stream it, and here's why. I am going to try to use it as a way to, like, game properly. That doesn't make much sense. I want to play the entirety of Expedition 33 with a cup of iced tea and like a nice almond croissant, a blanket over my lap on the couch with a big TV and a big loud sound bar. And just like play it the whole time. Just play a video game like you're supposed to play a video game. Like you've always been supposed to be playing a video game. And I will record it. I will still record this. But I will record it like via the game on the side. And if anything, I might just turn a camera on way on the edge and just like put it showing the whole living room so that I, still have some things, but just not a ton, like I will still have some recordings, but I won't because I'm not streaming, I'm not live. And because I'm not live, I won't have to worry about what I'm doing. Like if I start fucking like just jerking off, if I was like playing Expedition 33 and I was like, oh, you mean edging 33? And I start just like edging all day. Like I don't got to put that in the video, So it's easy. So that's kind of what I wanted to do is like play it the way I would have played like Prototype back in the day, not realizing I was playing Peak. For those who come after, that's so funny. So yeah, because it reminds me of playing Gears of War on Christmas. You know what was okay? A little I'm gonna give you a little bit of Bricky lore here. So back when I was a kid, my parents had a couple of rules when it came to playing video games. The main one was that after I got home from school, I couldn't play video games because I had to do my homework. So I would do my homework and do whatever I needed to do for that whole thing. And then after that, we would have dinner of some sort, whatever it was. And then my mom was a really, really big bookworm. And so she wanted me to read a ton, not only because it was good for you, like it's good to read books, but also for my general linguistical, I guess, is that a word? Linguistic skill. I don't know how do I say this kindly? Sometimes I see streamers read text on screen while they stream, and I realize they did not read much growing up. Because for some people, like, dyslexia is a thing. Totally get it. Some of them don't got that, and they're just not very good at it. So, obviously, I did a lot of reading growing up, and I was able to, do pretty well at that stuff. My mom was a huge Stephen King fan. That's why I read so many Stephen King books. It was great things. And the rule that we had was that after dinner, I say every kid, it's me and my sister, had to read 30 minutes of a book. Simple. Now, that was the minimum requirement. If I read an hour of a book, I could watch TV. If I read an hour and a half of a book, I could play video games. Now, my bedtime as a child was either 9 p.m., eventually moved to 10 p.m. And that would make some very awkward scenarios in terms of time frames, because sometimes it was 9 p.m. and we would finish dinner a little late, and we would finish dinner at like 7. And so I would read an hour and a half because I really wanted to play, I don't know, Star Wars, The Clone Wars for the Xbox original. And I would read an hour and a half to 8:30, and I would only have 30 minutes to play the video game. And that kind of sucked. But then sometimes we would have early dinner, and sometimes we had something called a fend. And a fend is when it's fend for yourself, which is parents aren't making any dinner, they're not cooking, get something from the pantry. And so it normally meant like go heat yourself up a thing of Campbell's soup. We had the Campbell's ravioli. No, the Chef Boyardee. The Chef Boyardee, not Fend. Put those down. We had Chef Boyardee ravioli all the time, and so that we would just make one of those. But the best part about a Fend was that despite the fact that the food was substantially worse than my parents' cooking would be, or my mom in this case, I could eat it at 5 p.m. And if I ate my dinner at 5 p.m., that means I'd be done at like 5:30, and then I could read for an hour and a half till 7. And that meant I got between 2 to 3 hours of video games, baby. And so I was min-maxing my reading and dinner times as like a preteen so I could play more games. Now, I mean, I guess one might argue that there could be a situation where reading became a task, became a chore, and therefore it kind of removed the joy of reading. I think that probably is what happened for the first decade of my adult life, but I've kind of gone back to reading more nowadays because I like the relaxation of it and to be kind of chill with it. That being said, I still ended up reading a ton. But what was really sick was obviously that rule didn't apply when I was on the weekends, so Saturday and Sunday specifically. And so because of that, I would often wake up very early on Saturday or something, like 5 a.m. And this is, I remember it specifically, this was 8th grade. During 8th grade, I would wake up very early and at 5 a.m. specifically because goddamn Halo 3 was out. And I have an extremely fond memory of my mom of me waking up at 5 a.m. and my mom at like 6 a.m. or whatever, bringing me 2 slices of toast with butter and cinnamon shook all over it for breakfast while I was playing Lone Wolves on the snow map. Oh, this not Halo 3 snow map. Snowbound. Specifically trying to drive a mongoose so I can get the splatter achievement. I remember this vividly. And so if you've ever wondered why I'm generally a happy person, chat, it's because my childhood was really good. Question, how does she judge you reading an hour and a half? You could just sit around for an hour and a half and then just tell her you read the book. So sometimes I did do that. Sometimes I did just sit around for an hour and a half and like barely read the book if I wasn't really into it. But then sometimes the book I would read was like The Shining. And if you've never read The Shining, it bops. It's a great book. And so sometimes I would get really into the book because the book was good. So normally the book, when I read a book that I didn't like, that's the one where I kind of glazed over it and stopped reading it. But a good book, I mean, sometimes I stopped playing games so I could read more of the book. Actually, I did that with the, oh crap. The Artemis Fowl series, if we remember those. Those were the ones that I really, really got into with the Artemis Fowl series. Also, what was the young kid James Bond books? Alex Rider? Adam Rider? Was it Alex Rider? They made a movie about it and it was very bad. But I remember Alex Rider as well. Oh, those were some I read a lot with those 2 books, yeah. 100%. Also, what's up, Justin Doom? But did you know that the new LOV unit, the Steeljacks, have a special meaning in their name? Jack is another name for a man, a lumberjack meaning tree man, which means their name is Steel Man or Man of Iron. That is kind of sick, actually. Yeah. Don't worry, Artemis Fowl TV was even worse. I mean, yeah. Does anybody know why I got timed out by a chat mod? Considering this is your first message ever in this stream, I'm getting the feeling that you weren't. And you may have the wrong droids here. If I name my brain Brian, I don't have to be afraid of making a typo again. Checkmate Zinch. Oh, all right, fair point, fair point. The Frame 1 ban. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Stephen King's fan, you hack. Oh, I mean, I gotta be honest. You think about like Stephen King, and you know it's got that issue where Stephen King is everywhere, so people kind of assume he's overglazed. But then you read his books, and they're weird fucking books, but they're pretty good, man. They're pretty good. You would assume it's kind of how I feel whenever I like replay The Last of Us 1. Where The Last of Us is being so hyper glazed and over like it's shoved in your face so much right now that I think people forget that the first game is really good. It's still like a very, very good game, but it's so just in your face that I think people would assume that it's like not as good or they've gotten tired of it, right? Oh yeah, you do start doubting your own memory a little bit. I mean, dude, I'll tell you, never rewatch Drake and Josh. It doesn't hold up the way you think it does. There's a couple great moments. There's some very funny clips. Don't rewatch full episodes. It's made for children. You're not a child anymore. You know? Like, Megan. Nah, I wouldn't say it's that overglazed. I mean, you may not love it, but I think it's a good game. I think it's pretty great. I think we've also, okay, this is going to hurt. Okay, this is going to hurt some of you, chat. You may think the first Last of Us game is really overglazed. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. However, you should remember it came out in June 2013. It is 12 years old. 12. And a game that strong that came out 12 years old, like, I gotta hit you with it, chat. Maybe you think it's overglazed because they've re-released it 17 times and people won't shut up about the show and it got nominated for a bunch of stuff it really shouldn't have been nominated for. But at the time, it was real peak. And it stayed peak for a while until they kept shoving it down your face. That was a good era. That was a good era. You know, it's not overglazed. Titanfall 2. I think Titanfall 2 is maybe the tiniest bit overglazed, but I think it's because people don't quite realize, like, no, chat, it being stuck between Battlefield 1 and Infinite Warfare is not what killed it. What killed it was bad marketing. Really bad marketing. Titanfall 1 being, like, okay. And also, and I should really make this clear, a skill ceiling so high no one can get into it because if you're good at the game, you fucking demolish people. Nothing stops me from playing Titanfall 2 more than playing Titanfall 2 and getting absolutely mollywopped. Oh, dude, TF1 burn cards were, like, so fun, but they were so fucked up. What is that cat doing? He's dancing. I don't get the insane hate behind the second one. I've been playing the series for the first time recently. I don't love the second Last of Us game, Lavender Autark, but it's one of those weird situations where you, like, it's hard to dislike the game because you put yourself in the camp of a lot of, like, really, like, pathetic people who hate the game for other, like, political reasons. So it's really difficult to dislike the game because then you share a group with some weirdos. And so it gets this really weird kind of mixture. I don't like the second game very much personally, but then I have to explain to myself that no, it's not because they're gay. And I have to go on to this whole conversation about pacing and character motivation and story structure and blah, 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 blah. And I just don't want to get into that. I also don't want you guys to get into that. Chat, please post White Among Us gay sex. We need a chat clear. We need a chat clear. Just get some sex, please. Speaking of old games, did you ever play the Speed Racer game that came out for PS2/Wii? Genuinely peak for racing games. Speed Racer PS2. Oh my god. No, I haven't. Kind of reminds me of F-Zero. Is Speed Racer that one anime where the person is like, he's going over that cliff. Ha! And then he fucking falls in the water and dies? It's so funny. It's so fucking funny. God damn. Movie was absolute cinema. Was it? Was it? Am I able to clear chat? Like, is this a thing? Clear prevented by 7TV. Oh, so if you have 7TV, it doesn't really work. Huh. Damn. Void. That's why you play anime horse racing games, Bricky. Man, I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I was gonna do it, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Why can't I play like a good game, like Balatro? I don't know. It's not that funny. It's really not that funny. Am I going to play 40K again on YouTube? Nah. I did a recent tournament, though. I did play a 40K tournament, and it was pretty good. It was the Palm Springs one. We filmed a whole lot of it for the actual 40K video, the big one. It was a great time. Now, Palm Springs was 105 degrees, so that was less of a good time. You will get a recap of it for the big video, but I can give you like a little bit of a recap if you'd like. I played Gene Stealer Cults. I played Host of Ascension Gene Stealer Cults. It was I went 4-2. I lost my other two games by about 3 points. My first loss was against the second place winner of that tournament, and my last loss was against the 11th place winner of that tournament. Out of about 155 players, I think I got like 25th, 24th, give or take. How was the painting? Bad. I had to hire a bunch of people to help me, and by that I mean we all got together in like a big group and started painting the Gene Stealers because I'm allergic to painting my army on time. I was also busy. I was at Tennocon. But no, it was sick. It was pretty fun. GSC feels very interesting. I think they're actually insanely good right now, but I think they're insanely good because they're just very, very good against Knights and Death Guard, and those are the two main armies right now. And so they just clobber those two armies into the dirt. And so they're pretty hard to play, and they're very like money and skill intensive, but it's, I mean, I'll just explain. Chat, there's the character, the Primus, lets you reroll all hit rolls. And then you have a 20-man squad of like 2 mining lasers, which are like las cannons, 2 seismic cannons, Webbers, grenade launchers, and a whole bunch of autoguns. And what you do is you shoot one of them with a Ridge Runner, so you get +1 AP. You drop down within 6 inches if you want to for a stratagem, but normally 9. And then you fire everything at 1 unit. You use a CP in order to get 5 up crits. And then your entire unit hits at 5 up. Oh, you use the chink in their armor stratagem or enhancement. So the whole unit does 5 up criticals, lethal hits, sustained hits, full rerolls to hit, +1 AP, ignores cover. And so like I did like 10 wounds to a knight with las guns. Because they were lethal AP1 ignores cover. And I got like a bunch of them. And so, and then you slam down, you just obliterate something into smithereens. But the thing is that if you attack them back, you shoot them, there's a 1 CP stratagem to immediately after they finish firing, lift them off and put them back in reserves. And then you can drop them down again and do it again. So if you ever try to destroy a unit with like little plink damage, it doesn't work. You have to like send a whole thing into it. It's very good. Very, very good. Also, Boss Prime, thanks for the Prime sub. Also, you two, Sejek, tier 1. Thank you. It's a very, very good list. So I went 4-2, almost went 5-1 for the first time, but we didn't quite. Lost 1,000 Suns and ironically Imperial Knights, but the guy was just a better player than me. He just knew what he was doing better than I did. It was pretty crazy good. Pretty crazy good. Also, people keep asking me about the whole Terminus Decree Grey Knight thing. I don't really have an opinion on it. I think defining it was a mistake. I think making it secret was more fun. I don't think it's as bad as people say it is, but I also just still don't like it. So, also, I'll be honest, Grey Knight players, I care about that as much as Games Workshop cares about your faction. So, I just don't care, man. Grey Knight players are in shambles. Dude, Kaldor Drago's gone, man. They just don't care. They don't care. He's gone. The guy. Letter in the plot point. Oh, there's a thing called the Terminus Decree, which for a while was this kind of like secret order where if like the world was ending or like something just like catastrophic, the Grey Knights would open this little piece of parchment with special orders that would like do something to the Emperor that's crazy, and it was very, very like no one knows what it was, and it was kind of weird. It was purposely vague, and they defined it now, and it was basically like it's an order, I think, from the Emperor that says if he were to ever get off his throne or be resurrected, you need to put him back on his throne immediately. Also, you also would need to kill the custodians who try to stop you. Which is like, 1, boring, 2, strange, and doesn't really make a lot of sense. And 3, kind of hilarious because the custodians, as far as we're aware, would like mollywop them. Don't get me wrong, they got lots of psychers, and they're a little susceptible to psychers, but the Sisters of Silence would like, the two of them together would just whack them. And so, it's like, it's this weird mixture of, like, why them and not Stodies? Why is this the reason? And good luck? So, it's very bizarre. On the one hand, it's like I don't. It's not a big deal. Like I don't think it's a huge deal to me. Like I don't really care. The Imperium having stupid ideas that make no sense is in line with their characters. And Big E saying something this ridiculous is also in line with his character. But it's just like, well, I don't know. It's just kind of like why? Like why'd you bother? It's very much like a why did you bother? Like it was fun. It was cooler when it was secret. It's like if you decide to tell me where Big E came from. It's like the mystery was half the fun. The mystery was far more enjoyable. So, you know. Hey, Bricky, it was nice meeting you at Offkai. Thank you for signing my badge. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for like asking me because it's very humbling. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I might be going to San Japan, chat. I'm not quite sure. I might also just stay to stream more because I've been missing streaming. We're figuring it out. No, San Japan is a con in Texas about Japan, like San Antonio. I'm not going to Japan. There's no way Slipped would ever pog if that was the case. All right, chat. I'm going to roll these 2 dice. If one of them is a 20, we're going to start our game. Wait, holy fuck. Or is that a 1? Hold on. That was a 1. Never mind. It had a symbol on it. I wasn't sure. You're from Cali, right? I am. Did you feel that shaking earlier this morning? No, I didn't notice any shaking. Did the earthquake finally come around? Also, whenever there's shaking here, I just kind of like... I'm a South County boy. I've always known. Like, there's always earthquakes. 4.2 in Pasadena area? Really? 4.2 Pasadena. Nope. Not 45.2. Pasadena is, yeah, a little northeast of me. What time was it? 10:55 a.m. Oh, maybe I did feel it. I did hear a little shake, but that normally is because sometimes the washing machine gets a little bit fritzy and starts going like, and so occasionally that happens, and so I just ignored it. So I thought maybe that was the 45.2. San Francisco is gone. I mean, not San Francisco. LA would be gone because San Francisco is an 8-hour drive north. 45.2. The entire West Coast, most of Mexico and Vancouver and Alaska have exploded. That wouldn't even be California. I'm pretty sure like we would lose Oregon, Nevada, Arizona, most of Mexico. Yeah, earthquakes are a dime a dozen. Very, very true. Yeah, I am fully in agreement. They're just so common. Hey, what's up, Luminous Vibe? Thanks for the prime sub. Appreciate you. Roll 1, the stream ends. As a 10. I wouldn't have ended anyway. We got a sponsor game going on today. Vancouver's gone. Let's go. I hate that place. Aw, come on, Bloodberry. Vancouver's nice. I like Vancouver. I think I'm just more life-pilled than some of you are. I just like, I love going places. I love seeing new cities and being like, damn, this city has some cool stuff I've never seen before. I think I'm just grass-pilled a bit more than the rest of you are. There's very few places I've gone to where I've disliked my trip. You like Vancouver because it houses my Oshi? Play on tabletop? Hell yeah. Yeah, I like this stuff. Unless it's Ohio. Dude, actually not even. Cincinnati kind of rocks sometimes. It has its moments. Wait, what's this janitor? SD native here, group close into Pendleton, have time to video. Dude, yes, okay. That's, dude, so true. So I would often go camping somewhere random place off of the Ortega, somewhere down kind of near there. And occasionally we would hear the big booms, 5 of them in fact, occasionally sometime during either the middle of the day or in the evening when they were doing howitzer drills over in Pendleton. And so I'd just be like some camper, and I'd be like, oh, oh, oh. And then the Rizzler came out of the howitzer. But no, it was yeah. Occasionally you'd hear Pendleton going crazy. Dude, they be flying Ospreys randomly out in Pendleton. I saw like an actual Apache once. They actually had like a real Apache. I at first thought I was the stupid one. It was just some other attack helicopter, but no, it had the fucking missiles and everything.
Fun fact, I have nothing to put here.
Dr. Akadin? That is a fun fact. Wait, were you the one who gave like 10,000 bits yesterday or something? Because that was crazy. You have cheered 10,000. Regardless, thank you so much. I appreciate the bits. Thank you. So tired of traffic on the 5 because of rubberneckers looking at the flying drills at Pendleton. True, though normally the 5 in between Pendleton from OC to Oceanside is not too bad. It's only when you hit Oceanside is when shit starts to get fucked up. The traffic gets bad when on the 5 when you get near Oceanside. Normally when you're heading back to OC it ain't too bad, but getting back down to SD can get a little rough. I mean, traffic in California is also a dime a dozen, but it just depends. It's a knowledge check. Cali traffic is a knowledge check. It's just knowing when and where. Unless you don't get a choice. Like, you get off work at a certain time, then you're kind of just screwed. Yeah, that one Vista, that's very true. Hey, Bricky, what kind of fajitas do you like? I don't know. As long as they come on like a big sizzling plate like at a Chili's. That's sick. Okay, you know what? I don't know if this is uncommon or something. Maybe I'm just stupid. Most underrated meat of all time, al pastor. So fucking good. The fact that people are not making that shit more often is a travesty. Is an absolute travesty. Not in Mexico? Well, yeah, but like, I mean, here, you know, like, you're always too ready with like, oh, the carnitas and the carne asada and all that stuff. And I'm like, no, you gotta get more al pastor. It's fucking so good.
I find the Apache boring. I prefer fixed wing aircraft.
I don't think that's really jaded, Heaven's Devil. I would not call that jaded. I think that's just you have a preference in like military aircraft. I don't know, man. It's just kind of cool to see a helicopter like that. It's cool. It was actually really cool to see an Osprey, and then it was really cool to see the mechanic of the Osprey get out of it and be like, I fucking hate this plane. There's a lot of military stuff down in SoCal and SD. Camp Pendleton is this like big military base kind of camp thing in between Orange County and San Diego. So there's like this big stretch of about 30 minutes of pretty much nothing. And like on the coast. It's actually a gorgeous drive. It's the entire time you're going down on the right hand side is the beach and it's beautiful. But then once you get to San Diego, if you go down to San Diego, like downtown proper, there's a big bridge over to Coronado Island, and that's also like a Navy base out there. And Coronado Island is sick. It's pretty like it's a very ritzy like golf polo type place, but the military base is pretty cool. Actually, one of the guys that came over from Philly that did some of the filmmaking for the Palm Springs thing, one of their I think it's their brother or like a cousin or something, just passed the SEAL exam at Coronado Island while they were down here. I don't remember the name of it. It was like BRAP, but that sounds like a fart. I think it has something similar to that kind of sound. BAP? That's the sausage. Buds! Thank you. Buds. Thank you. Yeah, he just passed it when he was down here, which was sick as hell. Yeah, very, very cool. The hotels in Coronado suck. Yeah, they ain't great. The hotels in Coronado ain't great. You're very right. And the good ones are really, really pricey. The hotels over at SD are great, are fantastic, though. But of course they are. It's right by Comic-Con and everything, so they have to be. You see some interesting stuff when you take the drive on the 5. Also, apparently calling it the 5 is like a German 3 type thing for California. Because I guess everywhere else on the West Coast, particularly Oregon and Washington, they call it the I-5 or I-5. And calling it just the 5 is apparently a thing down here. I don't know. I didn't know that. News to me. High five, dude. So true. Sorry. Stupid ass. Yeah, the 5. Nah, the most California moment I could possibly have is you take the 5 and you get off on the 405 and you make it to the 605 to the 110 over, and then after that you get off on Olympia. Or is it Olympic? That kind of fucking directions is the number one way to go about it. It just sounds like gibberish. Like I'm trying to speak Warhammer to someone who doesn't play it. In Washington, yeah, that shit's the I-5. Exactly. I love Washington, man. Dude, the PNW is awesome. Huge. God, I hate/love that I understand you. I know, man. You get it. Take the 5 to the 405, hop off the Irvine Spectre, make your way to the 405, over the way to the 22. Gotta get to Long Beach, baby. But don't forget about the 210. Can't forget about the 210. Dude, the PNW is great though. I must admit, it's a gorgeous place. The hiking there is insane. It's so pretty. That is literally an SNL skit. I would believe that. I know I want to do some hiking in the Pacific Northwest before I go hike Mount Kilimanjaro, because we want to do a little bit of testing, practice. That's the word I'm looking for. Practice. Yeah, Kilimanjaro. Can you imagine? They just made like a kill streak in Halo based off of a big mountain.
Wover cheered X500. This is a literal commute for me to a project site. I take the 105 to the 91 to the 605 to the 57 to the 2.
Bro, no, Wovar.
Rancho Cucamonga Boulevard.
No, you gotta. Oh, do you have to go during normal job time hours? Don't tell me you're driving on the 91 during like 8 a.m. Don't tell me that you. Please don't, because do they at least like let you ride off taking the express lane? Yeah, 8 a.m. or 5 p.m. on the 91 is the worst. Is absolutely the worst. Sorry, chat. I'm just saying like gibberish to half of you. Probably more than half of you. The 91 is. I took the express lane home from Palm Springs on the 91 at about like 9:30 a.m. and I probably saved myself 45 minutes. Yeah. Bricky forced to describe roads when he learns to describe train lines. Well, no, that's the thing, right? Is that I learned the same thing when I was in the UK. You get off on like the DHL line to the Elizabeth line to Northern line.
On the last game I saw the face.
Next stop is Canary Wharf.
Extremely buffed Stonehorn to my line, but managed to kill only 3 Zaingors. I figured it out. Hybrid agency return. That's so funny, Walter. I love that feeling when they like they think that you're just gonna full send it and then it just bounces right off and they fail. It's so funny every time. No, Northern Line. Mind the Gap. Next stop is Canning Town. I love taking the PCH1 when I'm in no rush to get to Monterey. That is true. Honestly, PCH is an incredible drive so long as you don't get during peak time over in CDM or Laguna. So long as you don't hit peak time during CDM and Laguna, you're chilling. You're absolutely chilling. Newport's easy. Dana's easy. Then you kind of get a little walkie on San Clemente. Well, okay, well, yeah, Malibu. But at that point, if you're taking the one from, or if you're taking PCH from Malibu all the way down to like Dana, that's like an hour and a half drive. Probably 2 hours at that point. Speaking of hiking, have you ever been to Philmont, Brickster? I don't think so. Philmont. Scout Ranch? Have I? Oh, this is in New Mexico. No, I have not. Oh, yeah, no, the SD drive from all the way up going past San Onofre power plant, the big boobies. So it's a great drive. Oh, no, I've driven from fucking SoCal or like that down kind of like in Newportish area. I've driven from there all the way up to like past San Luis Obispo, past Santa Barbara. I forget where I went to. It was a wedding way up there. It's a long ass one. It's pretty cool until you eventually get on the freeway near Thousand Oaks area, and then from Malibu, and then that shit turns into a parking lot. Yeah, Malibu to Dana on PCH is more like 2.5 hours. I guess it depends on the time. I heard boobies. They are kind of look like boobies, though. Listen, I'm just. I know this makes no sense to most of you, but I'm just vibing with the people who understand the things I understand. Okay, it's very simple. The real test of if someone understands South County is whether or not they take the 55 freeway all the way to Newport Boulevard in Costa Mesa, or if they hop off on the 22nd Street and then knock their ass over to Irvine Avenue, or Irvine Boulevard or something like there. That's the true test, is understanding that kind of shit. Popping your ass over, making sure you don't slam yourself into the end of 55. Anyway, now that I've started saying just stuff that only like 2 of you understand. Oh, wait, you worked at the Orange County Fairgrounds? Yes, you get it. You get it. You always pop off immediately there. Is OC Fair still open right now? OC Fair dates. August 17th. Yes. Okay. I'll go after Evo at least one day. Hell yeah. All right, chap. We do have a little bit of stuff going on today so that we can go ahead and do ourselves a little bit of a sponsory stream doodad. Let's see what we got going on here. This, I believe, would be the thingamabobber. Oh, yeah. All right. This is pretty easy then. Don't see anything regarding a stream panel or anything like that, which means it looks like we're going to be just sticking around with a usual chat bot and all the other good stuff. I'm actually quite excited about this one. Jellicle, are you still in the chat? I get the feeling you may enjoy this one, knowing you and just knowing the kind of person that you are. So check it out. Bada bing. Hashtag ad save. There we go. It is not Ninja Gaiden. Jelly is not in chat. Rest in peace. He was in YouTube chat a little bit earlier, but not anymore. So, chat, for the next 2 hours, we are going to be playing a game called Holy Shoot. Not shoot. Did I say shoots? Holy Shoot. And hold on. Exclamation point. Holy shoot, Brickman. So what this is actually a FPS-based roguelite. I saw this is being sent to me by a particular advertising agency known as Lurkit, which tends to do very like kind of indie games a lot. And so like they actually helped me do the sponsor for GTFO way back when. Holy Shoot is a new small team done by Tail Era Interactive. They are currently arriving with an early access build that has just come out like now. The early access launch was July 30th, and it reminded me very much like RoboQuest and a little bit of like Forgive Me Father. And because I saw RoboQuest, I really wanted to go ahead and give it a look-see. So because of that, that's what we're going to be playing for today. Is going to be doing 2 hours of Holy Shoot. You can see exclamation point holy in the chat to give it a look yourself. It is currently on Steam for 20% off. It is $16 marked down from $20. And yeah, also the soundtrack is kind of bussin'. So I'm going to pee my pants real quick, chat. And then after that, we'll get going.
If I don't see at least 10 white Among Us gay sexes in the chat when I turn around this camera, we're going to have problems, chat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're good. Thank you, chat. You did it. You did it properly. You did it as I was hoping. I'm sorry I ever doubted. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. All right. Let's get this rolling, chat. Main camera, move me over to the side. I may need to make some adjustments to the this. All right. Hey there. We are Tail Era, a small indie studio, and Holy Shoot is our very first game. We poured our hearts into it, and we're still learning, growing, and tweaking things along the way. Thanks for playing. Your feedback and support mean everything, and we're doing our best to make it better. Let's break things, fix things, and laugh through it together. With love, the Tail Era team. Very cute little drop right there. Very, very cute little opening there for the moment. Hell yeah. Love it. All right. New game. Confirm. Tail Era. Interactive.
Holy Shoot. Down the centuries, 7 sacred artifacts from ancient cultures had protected the Earth from evil. A secret organization called the Order of the Sanctum had preserved peace by ensuring these holy items were safe from the sticky fingers of demon spawn.
This man's doing it.
So it was that one day all hell was let loose. Just when life seemed tickety-boo, everything went crazy.
Tickety-boo.
No more ice cream in the sun and reading comics.
No more ice
Serious
cream in the
stuff was
sun.
going down.
Holy!
Phone starts ringing constantly.
Headquarters here. What the hell is going on? The horde of demons has stolen the 7 sacred
I agree,
artifacts
Cat.
and
I would have dropped my popcorn too.
What the heck are you doing about it? This is a PR nightmare. I need you to get a team together with all the weapons you can muster. Then get down to hell and get the artifacts back.
A special ops crack unit of Sanctum warriors arm themselves and prepare for war. Along the way, legendary heroes known as Ghost Knights are going to lend a hand. Hell is packed to the brim with
The way this dude is stanced up is so good.
bosses. This is a fast, furious, and very funny battle between trained warriors of the
Why the
Order
girl
of
look like Jet?
Sanctum
Blue
and the
hair
sucky
with
demons.
Tony Tail.
Get ready to kick demon ass. It's time to go to hell.
Goofy fucking start. I like the beginning. Hi, lady. Defeat Satan to unlock. what a phrase. What a fucking phrase. Defeat Satan to unlock. Okay. Art style kind of sick with it. Left for shift. Q is a horn of sorts. There's a double jump. Oh. You can glide. Oh, that's loud. That's still really loud. Okay. Sorry, give me a moment. Okay, hold on. All right. Developers, love you guys. Found the first change I'm going to want to implement. Better. Okay, substantially better. Hell fucking yeah. Alright. Start's good. But the louder the Daka, the better. So true, though. Okay, I'm currently covering my character. So I'm going to lift myself up, make myself slightly smaller, and put myself here. Chat, you're going to need to be on your own for a while. I'm going to need you to be good. Okay? Be good, chat. F to enter portal. Choose from several elemental perks to enhance your auto-cast abilities with powerful effects. Make enemies freeze, run in fear, or get zapped. Attacks periodically cause Thunderlance effect, dealing damage to a stun. You know what? I'm doing that one first. What the fuck? Oh, my controller's plugged in. It vibrated. That scared the shit out of me. Hello. Stun 5 enemies with your dash ability. See it, shoot it, hurt it more. Some enemies will have weak points you can target for extra damage. You can spot them by a change in the color of their body. Aim carefully at the spot and deal serious damage. Complete in-run challenges to earn divine offerings and unlock your fairy companion. This tiny creature joins you in battle, helping with attacks, healing you when you are hurt, and occasionally throwing in some nasty remarks. You can make it stronger by collecting glimmer dust finally as you progress through the journey. Spend divine offerings from challenges to unlock permanent upgrades in the hub at Angel Manager. These upgrades improve your stats, boost your companion, or unlock new features in future runs. Okay. So what's my Q do? I could not hear that part very well. That's okay. Gun, very loud, but kind of okay. Oh god! Oh god! Okay. Funny boom. There's an auto. Should I read what my fucking abilities are? A relic that grants a burst of divine speed for quick repositioning. Blows magic trumpet, stunning enemies for 5 seconds, boosting allies' attack and movement speed. Samuel moves with reflexes, permanently increasing movement speed by 10%. Okay. Gotcha. Challenge failed. Listen, I'm getting the grips. Oh my god, okay. Hold on. I want music higher. Okay. Place to rest and prepare. Soul cleanse. Oh. New challenge. Clear them without using any abilities. It's just you and your wits. Level up. Collect souls, cleanse them, get weirdly powerful. Weirdly! Every enemy you defeat at least equip a soul to these souls to the level up altar to cleanse them to level up. You'll get to choose from a set of perks that improve your run. Gotcha. Right. Oh! Well, I picked something accidentally too quick. Roll weapon perk. Increases the movement. Right, but I already have that perk and I kind of want that perk to keep. Weapon chest. What is... Yes, indeed. Okay, yeah, it's a little Borderlands-y, no doubt. Okay. The Jackrabbit. It has the tata thing on the right. Purchase perk. No discounts. Divine goods are expensive. Okay, I don't have enough for that stuff. What's the altar do? Accept offering. Healing. Restore your health to the healing basin before you enter back into the fight. Oh my lord. Okay, I was told not to use any abilities. I don't know if shift counts. I think it does. I think it does not. No abilities. These dudes are so gribbly. It's so funny. It's 9 out of 10. Where's the last dude? There he is. Child, your companion pauses when there are no enemies left. Oh, I missed the rest of that. It's okay. We got multiple runs to go. They got skeletons in giblets. Shoot crystals for extra power. Find them, shoot them, receive a temporary buffer effect to help you in combat. Stay alert, make the most of them while they last. Oh, crap. Well, okay, my timing was bad then. No, hold on, listen, he's doing the thing and I kind of wanted to keep looking at him. Literally you, Bricky? What does that even mean? Stun 5 enemies with your dash ability. Level up. Land on top of an enemy when you deal damage to an enemy, there's a 5% chance of the bullet to ricochet. I want the ricochet one. I don't have enough of that. Funny weapon chest thing. Okay, blue jackrabbit. So assumed better. I don't know if that worked. It did. It did. They do kind of look like Nurglings, don't they? Hey, that's challenge complete. Oh yeah, I can do the thing where oh, hello, hold on. The Jawbreaker. What the hell? A dark. Hey, what's up, Dark Zexy? Good to have you back, dude. And Philip Swift topics the Prime, dude. It's the funny. It's so fucking funny. I'm pretty sure that isn't meant for the battlefield. Binks, you can't say that. Oh wait, funny crystal. Okay, that was health. That kind of made sense. It was green. Okay, oh, wait, hold on. 10. It's 10 for a perk. I choose this one. You get an extra 10 seconds to your challenge timer. That was not at all what I was going to hope for. This guy cannot give me perks. Reroll. Nah. I'm keeping the Fistagun. Wait, kill a support. I do not know what that means. Oh. There it goes. Collect souls. It's just so goofy, you know? Okay, I'm on fire. Okay. Holy shit. It do kind of be, okay, there are skeletons attacking me. It do kind of give me a little bit of that Doom RoboQuest vibe. Dude, they got the Shadow Wizard Money Gang. What the? Okay, we're good. I am almost dead, yes. It kind of does give me a little bit of a Final Fantasy, not Final Fantasy, a fantasy RoboQuest type vibe. All right. When you complete a challenge, gain 20% health. I like that. Victory snack. Don't swap your weapon. 28. This was not as powerful as I thought it was going to be. I think I'm going to lose. Oh, dear. Oh. Okay, the thing just called me really bad at this game, which is fucking rough. You have died. Roasted to a crisp. Okay. Well, we didn't defeat Satan yet, so we're not getting the new lady. But we did do the thing, which means we might have things to help me with Zeus. I do. Nearby enemies take 5-10% more damage just because you're there. Thanks? Ma'am. Prevent all damage by 5-10% per level. That's pretty good. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm out. Well, I got 3 candles left. Cause, oh, yeah, it costs 5 each. Okay, never mind. Man, she was pushing me, man. This person's dancing. Say hi. Hello! Alright. Portal. Attacks periodically cause a whale of fear, causing damage to an enemy, and fears it for 3 seconds. Alright, why the fuck is Zeus there? Dude, because Zeus is tired, man. Zeus has got a lot going on. Clearly without using any abilities. Okay, I can do that again. That's no difficulty. I've noticed that shift dash counts as an ability. How's the gene stealing going, Bricky? This is not gene stealing. This is holy justice. Satan's out here being maniacal. In a sense, we're actually doing a much better job than everyone else. So you're Black Templar? I mean, not like morally. All right, level me up, please. Reload speed by 10%. When using abilities, 50% chance it won't be consumed. Add 20% chance of toxic barrels. I want the ammo. Higher damage. And then funny chest. What is this? The mic. Oh, no, never mind. Trench gun, trench gun, trench gun, trench gun. All reliable. Don't waste a single bullet. Challenge failed. Because it's a shotgun. Yeah, it's okay. Genuinely... genuinely fair. The spread had me going there. Omegalo local. God damn, I can't get enough of Omegalo Oklahoma. Is there someone down there? Yeah, there was. Good God. Holy. Satan is keeping him from talking to women, so Bricky has to leave a pipe bomb in the mailbox as revenge. That's so true, except for the part where it's not. Alright. Take 10% damage from ranged enemies. Weak points hit against them deal 10% bonus damage. I like that one. I am going to take Boomstick 2.0. Don't swap your weapons. But I'm into 1.0. Haven't you seen movie? Have you not seen movie, bro? I forget the name of the movie. What the fuck is the name of the movie? The one with the boomstick. The one with the boomstick. Lego Batman? So true, yep. If this is burst fire, I'm gonna cry. It's not. We're not gonna cry. Landing a weak point hit triggers your currently equipped element with 5% chance. Evil Dead 3 Army of Darkness. Thank you, thank you. I know it's Evil Dead, but I forgot which Evil Dead it was. Kill melee. Like with melee or in melee or... Oh, there. Oh, it's V. Come here. There we go. Got him. Is there music in this game, or am I crazy? Binks, you're literally listening to the music right now. What do you mean? One step closer. Elemental stone perk stones grant upgrade perks tied to the elemental path you chose at the starting of the run. Oh. It's quiet? Is it? Everything is quiet? Oh. Better?
The gun sounds are low for a reason, though. There we go. Sorry, we were messing around a lot with the audio earlier because there was a lot going on. Though also it's a different. It's quieter in the actual rounds in between. What is this? Holy hell! Okay, well this one's a little loud, but it also is sick as hell, so I'm kind of okay with it. Slipped, what is the original origin of that meme? The, Is it the onion? Very scary skeleton. Remember how terrible the Springfield was in World of War chat? You know someone was very upset about that. So close, that's a shape. Oh, the so close, it's a shape one. Yes, I remember. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was trying to remember the specific. You move really fast in this game. Clear the room without using your dash ability. Oh, dash again, okay. Gimme. Nope. No gimme. What is the weapon perk here? Critical hit chance by 3%. Nope, that's pretty good. I want that one. 5% chance to instantly execute non-boss enemies below 30% HP. Increases damage dealt to demons by 10%. I will do the funny demon one. 10% extra seconds to your challenge timer. God damn it. God damn it. Don't use dash. My shit's on fire. There's also crazy shit chasing me down. There's also bombs. I am dying. You be health. You see, as incredible as using a bolt action rifle like this is, there is a yearning, a genuine yearning for me right now to find some kind of lever action, because I think lever action rifles are sick as hell. And now there is, without a doubt, a need for something of that nature. That's lava and demons. I am missing one enemy. There he is. Where? I lost him. Oh. Oh. He was fucking burning. Yeah, lever action is the next level of bolt action. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Kill 5 enemies, make it fast, make it brutal. Ah, it's easy peasy then. Ooh! Oh, wait. You know what? Yes. We're doing another one of those. Extra credit. It's just so funny, man. It's just so funny. I think I'm dying. I'm dead. Crap. Oh, goodness gracious.
SoCal, how you doing? Or you've seen the... Wait. Genuinely think we need to bring back World War II games? Bro, you... God damn it. No, chat can never... No, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Decrease the amount of souls to gain new perks. Reload speed by 30%. There we are. You kept on trying to do World War II games, and then we had so many goddamn World War II games, and now we're back into I want to do World War II games again. No more. I'm tired of World War II games. I am tired of World War II games. I don't want it anymore. What about World War I? We already got that. Also, World War I games are not very fun because there weren't a whole lot of very interesting weapons in World War I. It was bolt-action rifle and funny corncob machine gun. Civil War? That's worse. Also, I don't want to see the kind of people who get really into role-playing in the Civil War game, okay? I don't want that. Don't want that at all. What do you mean there's mustard gas? Thank you. That does not help your point. All right, what we give me funny unit. Okay, never mind. I change it. I changed my entire mind. Bricky, whenever he sees a Tommy gun. Yes, please. I would like a World War II. Well, actually, I don't know when the Tommy gun came out. What was Tommy gun a thing? Because isn't it called the Tommy gun because it's just a variation of the Thompson? Gun nuts, I need help. You have nuts for guns? Yeah. Yeah. Ever since the vasectomy, they've been shooting blanks. Oh, I forgot to dash stun enemies. Whoopsie. 5% chance to execute. Damage. What we got? What is this? The loudmouth? Oh my god, the recoil is very high. Oh! Alright. It's an early access game. That's fine. Alright, developers who may or may not be watching this stream, I would like to provide to you feedback. It would appear that your heavy machine gun will cancel out the music when fired for too long. And unfortunately, despite the power that this machine gun may have, the music is too good for me not to listen to it. So we will be using the Tommy gun henceforth. It's called the loudmouth, so it overwrites the BGM. That's fucking funny as fuck, that concept. It's called the loudmouth, so the BGM gets taken over. Alright, we'll change this one out now. What is this? The amplifier. Oh, it do pew-pews! When using an ability, we'll do reload speed. And damage taken by all sources by 10. Yes. Don't swap your weapon. I read it. I read it when I was going to swap my weapon. God damn it. This is someone's fault, and it is not me. All right, that's it, chat. I'm furious. I'm gonna start dropping loaded P230s near your location. I'm not gonna fire them at you. I'm just gonna drop them until you start sending me 1,000 bits. P320, I meant to say. P320. I got the... the negligent discharge one. There we go. Funny zap. Nah, I would say that this game's got far more of like the cell shade kind of Borderlands RoboQuest art style. I'd say it feels more like the RoboQuest Borderlands art mixed with like Doom gameplay. It's got a very like Doomish kind of back and forth type dealio. What is this? The quack shot? What? What do you mean challenge failed? I didn't get in the room yet. Okay. New thing. The challenge should not be able to be failed in the thing. It's early access and just came out, so I'm providing feedback because I can. And should. Half of these things I'm pretty sure are already known, though. Dear Liberal, an aggressive and fully loaded brick is rapidly approaching your location. What's that, what's the meme with the skeletons? Where it's like, hey, Liberal, I got you some tea, Liberal. I wish you a good night. Kissy, kissy. I love the skeletons with guns and funny images memes. They're so good. Rattle them, boys. Oh, companion perk. Shoots further. Ow, ow, ow! Okay, I'm the one being shot further. I enjoy the Tommy gun. It is very, very enjoyable. Is that a fucking ghost? This is out of order. Balls. There we go. He's a crowd placer. So shoot my balls off at a Cracker Barrel. Arg, Sponge Boy me Bob, I've overdosed on ketamine, I'm fucking dying. Arr, arr. Hidden chest spawns per level, why not? What do we got here? Is this a flamethrower? Yes! And it makes a very loud shh effect. Okay, maybe it's not very good. Hold on. Okay, it's not as good as the Tommy gun. We're going back to the Tommy gun. Oh my god, I'm just shooting things. Funny burn, funny burn, funny burn, funny burn. I'm sorry. Automod held this message and I have to read it out loud. Sponge Boy me Bob, my appendix carried and blew up my cock and balls off. Arr, my wife is going to leave me. I don't think they spell everything they were supposed to spell in that one properly, but I needed to read it. I just couldn't not read it, you know? I once said Dan Clancy. That's the CEO of Twitch. I'm no Clancy Brown, but you know, I do my best. It's for the extra passion. Hey, you know what? I try my best to put some passion in my, some passion in my, you know, my things. Ooh. Oh, they have like a hot cold detector for the chest. That's actually kind of sick. Oh, that's how it goes. The classic. Wait, it's actually sick as hell. Ma 2 World Wars. Ma 2 World Wars? Me after I kill the fucking checker suit man who shot me in the head. Yeah, alright, so what do we got here? Reload speed 50%. Gain 20% health for the completed challenge. What is this? The Bomberman? That is kind of funny. Judgment Knuckles. That's also sick, but I want to keep the Tommy gun. Kill and don't waste a single bullet. Oh, hell yes. We got the challenge text messed up. And it looks like it says ARG, like Mr. Krabs. I missed! Oh, the enemies are getting stronger. They're getting a lot stronger. I'm getting my ass ate by a skeleton head. I'm dead. Arg, my arg, boy. Sponge boy, me Bob. I missed my shot. Fuck. Resurrect. Alright, we try again. We keep leveling up, because that's the power. He's gooning for free. He's reaching for his goon! Alright. What do we got here? Each successful melee execution restores 8 health. Nah. Amount of health restored by the healing basin. Oh my god, that's gigantic. Each successful bullet hit restores 1 health? Oh my god! Stun 5 enemies with your dash ability. Well, now we gotta do the Tommy guns again, because that's insane. Oh, the Order Blaster. Oh, god damn it, it does little pew-pews. Playing companion perk, deals more. Sponge boy me Bob, this pufferfish pussy. I probably can't read that on the stream. On a fucking sponsor. My bad. There we go. Alright. Shoot sandglass, slow things down. Every 1% of your missing health, your damage increases by 2%. Or 0.2%. Increase damage dealt by demons by 10%. Oh my god, Sponge Boy me Bob, this recoil is making me go crazy. Sponge Boy me Bob, I'm having a hard time seeing the screen. I got too deep in the Mr. Krabs coffee pasta. You're so right. More damage dealt to demons. Okay, flamethrower. Tommy gun! Alright, now I'm never gonna die. Don't use dash. That is so fine by me. Burt Knuckle? Wait, why do we have Burt Knuckle? Why is chat posting Burt Knuckle? Sponge. Hey, Topaz. Thanks for Sponge. Sponge. Alright, yoink. And then yoink. This each level challenge completion has 50% chance to grant double rewards. That kinda rocks. What do you got? No. Funny shotgun is funny. Wait, does each bullet of the shotgun count as like extra damage? Let's find out. Hold on. It does not. What is this? Why is it on fire? Oh, it's no longer on fire. A reminder. Do you need a reason to put Fent Burt or Burt Knuckle? I mean, I feel like there's a reason. I feel like you would have a reason if you wanted to post Fent Burt, but not if you're posting like Burt Knuckle. I don't know what the challenge was. I should have read. Bricky and not reading. An insane combination no one could have possibly expected. You're in hell, Bricky. Everything is on fire. That is very true. Hey, Lord Skull. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate you. Maybe I read the vampire ability a bit wrong, but I thought it was heal once per every single bullet, but it does not appear to be doing that, so I might need to double check that. Gimme. Increases damage done by 10%, reduces, yep, I want one of those. Turtle power. The stapler. Oh my god. Don't use any abilities. Okay. That I can do. Hey, what's up, Marco Meatball? What a name. Thank you so much for the gifted sub as well. Appreciate that. Don't push any buttons, Bricky. Do not push the button. Do not push the button. Dashing is fine. That's not an ability. Is that the Marco Meatball? Is Marco Meatball... Yo, man, big fan. Game seems fun. Thank you. I apologize, Marco. I may have, I think I'm unfamiliar with your game. It would appear that, that my chat is very familiar with your game. But I am, I apologize. You have me at a disadvantage. That being said, for early access, the game I think has some pretty good potential. It's got a bit of a it's got a cool little style. The gameplay is mostly pretty smooth. They just a couple bits of work. Bricky, I make video game music videos, no stress. That actually is pretty sick, though. I mean, I can't deny that. That is pretty sick. Did you do a Balatro song? Because that will determine whether or not we're friends. You did? Fuck Yes, dude. All right, never mind. Yeah, we're absolutely best of friends. Is this called the Sluggernaut? What a name. No, there is no such thing as making it about you. Don't be fucking worried, you doofus. You're good. Just funny as hell. But thank you for the sub regardless. Also appreciate whoever gave them a sub as well. Ow. Kaboom. Oh yeah. Yeah, well yeah, I mean the Balatro is the ultimate test, you know. Let's be honest with ourselves right here. The ultimate test. Click. What do we got? Yoink yoink. Insta kill of bosses. Toothpick, nah. Redemption, nah. I'm chilling. I'm big chillin'. Dash stun. Oh, dash stun. Okay. Easy. Did you attend Tennocon? I sang an opera during the thing in the previews. Oh, did you? I did attend Tennocon. Yes. I was in like one of the front rows of and then the camera zoomed on me and I got my phone lit up with people being like, "Bricky, the fuck you doing?" No, I did get a chance to attend Tennocon. It was pretty sick. The weather left a little bit much to be desired. We had an unfortunate amount of humidity while we were up there, but you know, it is how it is. That do be how it is. All right, we're doing a little bit more gaming this time, 100%. Yoink. Come on, baby. That's another Sluggernaut. No. Yoink. Not enough for new levels up. I wonder how much we got left until, oh, no, it says on the right-hand side. We are 8 out of 9 before we deal with Satan. I'm stuck. There we go. Yeah, the Satan, man. The Satan. Have you ever heard the Mechanicus OST? Oh my god, Warhammer's a big thing about what I do, and a lot of every Warhammer game that has ever come out, I have listened to the soundtrack of. Mechanicus OST is phenomenal. Very, very good stuff there. I particularly, I say it's got some really, really good stuff. I will say it is, I wouldn't want to call it one note, but it definitely follows a lot of the similar conventions. I've actually found myself really enjoying the Rogue Trader soundtrack because it's got quite a lot of variety. That is very true. When you think about Satan, you would arguably call him John Demon. Or is it Demon John? Is Demon John a demonic creature or just a really, really poorly made toilet? You know what? You know what? You know what this game is missing? It's missing, crazed splicers yelling, "Jesus loves me, this I know." And then a really big dude in a diver suit going, hell yeah. Glad we can all agree on that. But no, game's good so far. Soundtrack's particularly good. Oh. Someone should make a game like that. It's so true. Alright. Heal. Level up. I've got a lot of this. Elite boss. Weak point. Bullet ricochet. Got my healing. Little injured though. That's fine. Fucking skeletons. Skeletons, please! Kind of having to lock in a little bit. You know, chat, we're getting close to, those are skulls, you're actually correct. My apologies. We're actually in close to spooky season, too. I kind of forgot that we're getting very, very close to spooky season. The skeletons are sieging. There has to be sieging. Skeletons need to be there. Bricky, it's not even August. Yeah, but we are getting closer to spooky season. Technically, every day is a day closer to spooky season. Holy shit, it's the Sluggernaut, but it's purple. That is true. I will be obligated to play horror games. That's actually very, very true. I'm gonna do the thing that Jerma does, where he plays a whole bunch of horror games that are like generally unknown and often pretty shit, but then occasionally finds a genuinely good one, and then roll from that. Or he finds only bad ones, and then but then he finds like the best kind of bad horror game, which is that one where you're serving boba tea and then someone bombs your store. That one is so fucking funny. Saw Theft 9 play. Yeah. I could not in my life have expected something like that. Not in my life. All right, open chest. What do we got? Come on, give me like a blue Tommy gun. Damn. Rip. All right, more perk. Kill switch, level 3. Zapocalypse, level 2. And... nice. All right, is it Satan time? Holy hell, it's Satan time? Is that Satan? Are you ready? Baron burns a lot. Holy shit! I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't quite familiar with what was going to happen. He just fucking brought it on. Wanted to say, Satan, I'm a huge fan. Holy shit, I absolutely fucking annihilated him. Perkbert about to throw hands. He dunked? He did kind of dunk. Satan was kind of mid, though. He fell... okay, this part's not finished yet. I understand that. I'm very much assuming there's going to be a various amount of dialogue in the sorts. Baron burns a lot. Beaten. Let's fucking go. Okay, part 2 now. Hello, nice lady. Kill all enemies in the room. No survivors. No excuses. Yes, ma'am. There's breasts. Oh god, I'm terrified. Oh, we're in the seductress lady area now. Guys, what does the Bible tell you about women? Chat, let me tell you something about women. God damn, it slipped. We share one brain cell. There we go. There we go. Music is pretty good though. Always love me some vocalists. There we go. Sponge Boy Me Bob, I'm scared. We got the spooky lady now. Alright. Nope. We're gonna. Okay, yeah, the music actually does kind of bang. Do not swap your weapon. Sorry, I'm swapping my weapon because I realized that the Tommy gun is not what it used to be. Because it's still green and I need this awesome purple one. Damn, Satan, you got some nice digs. Gonna be on MTV Cribs where Moses is the TV. There we go. Got it. Nope. Still no. Oh, nope again. Give me a funny perk. Yippee. Do not waste a single bullet. Challenge failed. How did... Don't worry about it. I could have sworn there wasn't a single shot that missed right there. I can move before the pellets hit? Maybe. You might be right on that one. Stun 5 enemies with your dash ability. I didn't realize that we were in a different spot now. Okay, hold on. No, please. I need it to... It's him with the beam. I think this is the second room. We're supposed to be the second room. I died? I did not notice my HP. Oh, goodness. Bricky kind of sucks. Mods, destroy them. Oh, that's true. We can play the new character. Hello. Switch with Toshiko, the inventor. Damn, age really got to the man. You think I'm posting? All right, what we got here? Okay, we got turrets and stealth. I like turret. I'm a fan of turret gaming. What do we got here? Provides immunity to crowd control effects after 5 seconds of taking damage. That's alright. Fire rates after defeating an enemy. Yes, please. Projectile Pierce. Yes, please. The first bullet after a kill is a guaranteed crit. Dashing leaves behind an elemental trail of burn enemies. More critical damage. What's this last one? After hitting the enemy, same enemy 7 times, deal damage equal to the total damage of the 7 previous hits. Holy hell. We're gonna do frozen stuff. I love minion build. Oh, that's a roguelite, so we're starting from the beginning again. Clear without using your dash ability. Alright, let's see how these turrets work. They're okay. If anything, probably gonna be distractions. What is her auto? A technical genius. Toshiko upgrades perks 25% faster. That is good. Though I noticed she's also 110 health lower than me. Okay, I'm gonna do the increased damage one. Yoink. Gimme, 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 gimme. The micro piercer. The micro. Oh god, I'm stimming. I'm stimming. Why am I stimming? I'm stimming on a phrase. I'm trying to remember what the phrase is. The micro piercer. What am I saying? There's a joke I'm trying to think of, and I can't think of it. Why am I stimming when I'm saying that? I'm saying something. Is the joke sex? The joke might be sex. I say something in that exact same tone all the time. The something. But not micro piercer. It's not a penis joke. I promise. I promise it's not a penis joke, okay? I don't know. I don't know. I lost it. Whatever joke I had, it's gone. Whatever joke I had, I got. Maybe it was like a Rizzler style joke. The Rizzler? I don't know. I'm losing it. I'm just going crazy right now. Talking about your micro piercer on the sponsored stream. The Wiggler! That's right, it was the Wiggler! The Wiggler! You're right! When did I say that like that? It made someone laugh really hard when I said it. I'm trying to remember who it was. The Wiggler. Who was I playing with? Was it Matara? It might have been. It may have been somebody else. It sounds like yeah, I think it was a Mario. It was Cotton. Right, and she thought it was fucking hilarious. Yes. I remember now. The Wiggler? Yeah, that's right, it was Cotton. Yeah. Old man forgets his friends. On occasion. Invisible? No longer visible? Dude, okay, we're on the topic of, like, because we have a somewhat similar art style to the classic days of, like, Borderlands and stuff, I'm gonna make this mention. The Lilith BL1 insanely busted. Like, elemental weapons were always the best, but then just like her ability to go invisible was wildly powerful. I remember it specifically because it lets you wait for your friends to get up the elevator when you were fighting Cromarax the Invincible. And just that extra time that you could spare to do that meant everything. Also, can we talk about how cool of a mechanic that was? Instead of just a really long spawn timer, you basically had to just wait for the big elevator to arrive. Which in a sense was like a group spawn idea. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, Mordecai ignoring shield was also kind of insane. Gimme. Oh yeah, I'll take one of those. The Sluggernaut's actually quite good. okay, so the cloaking device does give me a speed boost. I wasn't sure if it was a speed boost or if it was, you know, Mass Effect infiltrator, invisibility, and then big gun damage type thing. But it's a speed boost. Got it. I'm trying to. Okay, now I'm thinking about all kinds of things. What was the name of those insanely overpowered Borderlands 2 guns? They were like, God, I forgot. They were like the best gun ever when the game first came out. I'm trying. Like, throw some names out, chat. Throw some names out. Maybe I'll remember. Just throw a few names. Ooh, blue Tommy gun. E-Tech. No. It was a particular like name of like maybe an automatic shotgun. No, it wasn't a manufacturer. It was a weapon. It was conference call. The conference call. That was the one. Yes, the conference call, man. Absolutely insane weapon. And the bee. Yes, and the bee. Mark, this is good news. We can finally be bees. You'll live for 30 years. Oh no. Why did they make that? Why did that person make that video? The BB's video. Why did they do that? What am I missing? What part of that meme am I not understanding? It's just a YouTube poop? Me trying to get my Calkite and Calkite alternatives? I mean, brain rot. Oh my god, purple Tommy gun. Let's go. Reload speed, yes please. Funny toxic barrels. More reload speed. We're gonna start gaming. A lot of these games tend to really have power when it comes to the actual like high rate of fire things, because normally there's some kind of status effect added to it, and then you know you proc the status effect all the time, and then it becomes very, very good. Biblically accurate Tommy gun. Yo, this is the Tommy gun that God used. And then God said, I don't know what caliber this is, but, and then God said, let 762 rain down. Uses 45 ACP. Really? I did not know that. Wouldn't that mean that it would have, like, insanely short range? Maybe not insanely short range, but, like, decently short range. Doesn't the 45 ACP, like, kind of hit... It's, like, kind of thick and it kind of hit hard, but it kind of short? Like, more than the 9mm? Or is the 9mm about the same? I've also... Oh, damn. Yeah, fat and short. Yeah, like your mother. like my peener. I'm sorry, I couldn't even finish the fucking phrase. I couldn't even finish what I was saying. Yeah, it's alright. Just give me the -2s. Put the -2s in the bag, chat. Typical clay-based life form. I don't know, man. I think I'd have to be base for that to be the truth. I'm just a clay life form. Just relatively heated, I suppose. You do not insult mothers. Come on, Bricky, you're better than that. Yeah, you're right. Unfortunately, I was raised by my own, unlike you. Nah, needed more time to cook. I think I was getting somewhere, but I was, it took me, it was having a bit of a difficulty on that one. Oh, reliable. Old reliable. Me in that SpongeBob episode where he pulls out like a noose. Old reliable. This thing hits like a train. Yeah, I should have just let the bad joke roll. That's the power of improv. But you know what they say, chat. A negative times a negative is a positive. So if I get two -2s in a row, in reality, I'm funny. You know what's something, they're additive, Bricky? You don't know that. You know what was something I kind of thought about? There's an episode of Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide where Ned is trying to get, like, this really goth, like, guy or maybe girl, like, try to get them a date, and it's not working. And eventually this, like, I think she's Russian. I don't remember what. But this, like, really thick accent Russian teacher is like, well, Ned, what happens when you multiply negative by negative? And he's like, oh, a positive. And then so he hooked her up with, like, a really, like, hot goth guy. And then they became, like, it worked out. And then I remember being like, damn, that makes so much sense. Of course. And then I thought, like, after a little bit, because the idea was the whole opposites are supposed to attract versus combine. And then I realized, this isn't even a fucking statement. Both of these things are true. This show is stupid. And then I stopped, and then I realized I was dumb. But that's when I was like an actual adult, and then finally, like, and I stopped watching a kid's show. Then you turned your brain on and figured out the show sucked. I don't know if I would say the show sucked because I don't remember that well enough, and I also am scared to make that statement and be bad and feel bad about myself, but, you know. Yoink. Yeah, I stopped watching it when I hit 30. I didn't even stop watching it when I was, before that. I stopped watching it specifically when I hit 30. Holy hell! Good God, dude. Hold reliable indeed. Kill 5 enemies while gliding. God, I wish. Dude, that actually is the accurate Doom shotgun. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. I'm good. I never doubted myself. Unlike chat, who are all doubters. All the indomitable human Spaz 12 prototype. The indomitable Spaz 12 Modern Warfare 2. What is this? The Sparrow. Nah. It ain't the same. I mean, it pays good. To be a doubter? That's fucked up. There's a big demon. They're making gigantic shields that I don't understand. Stop that. Knock it off. Oh god. Oh god. Hey, one of the devs here, how's it going? Hey, Tavarna, pleasure to have you here. It's going pretty good so far. Have you encountered any bugs? Well, yeah, there's a ton of spiders in this level, my guy. Or gal. Sorry, that was bad. I have encountered a few. My biggest current issue I'm running into right now is simply the audio mixing, which I'm assuming is something that you are more than aware of, because, like, obviously, particularly despite how I adjust the settings, the voice lines are quite low, and also the special effects, the SFX sound effect is quite high. So those are the only main ones that I've genuinely noticed are pretty big. Besides a couple other smaller bits, like I do get occasionally stuck on some terrain in this mission. He's complaining too much, unpay him now. For example, I'm not quite sure if these people are supposed to be, like, floating in the air like this, you know? Unless I got a special ability that made me really big. So, there's a couple more about that. The first area is pretty good. The second area's got a bit more on the bugs. But yeah, audio mixing is the main one. But I will say the soundtrack is pretty killer. So I'm kind of okay with the soundtrack being louder. Though obviously choice and all that. Hold on. Oh, that's right. Sorry, there is one more. When you fire... Oh. When you fire the heavy machine gun... Oh, yeah. Like, for example, here, as I'm walking forward, there's an invisible wall. And I can jump up and over it. So it seems like the platform area here is a bit off. Actually, come to think of it, it shares the platform of this area right here. So that might be the issue. But yes, the loudmouth. The loudmouth turns off the music if you fire it for long enough. That is another one of the bugs. Thank you for being for coming to the chat and being so receptive to feedback. I appreciate that. Oh shit! Actually biblically accurate Tommy gun. Holy hell. There we go. Hell yeah. Yeah, the game is sick though. Obviously early access and all that stuff, so you know it's got time and effort, but oh my god. It's over for John Demon. John Demon stands 0 chance now. Dev in chat immediately get 2 golden guns. Me when I'm a Minecraft villager. Wait, that's over-reliable. Oh, no. Actually, you know what? Yes. Golden over-reliable, I'll take it. Me when I receive an item in Mass Effect 2, I'll take it. Hold on. Yeah, the over-reliable. Best gun on the Citadel. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is the best Tommy gun on the Citadel. Okay, you knock it off, please. Thank you. Shadow Wizard Money Gang up there. There we are. That's so. Wait, that actually is so true. Garrus Vicarian needs to get over here right now so you can calibrate the Tommy gun. You make such a good point. There we go. Oh. All right. Yoink. Clear the room without jumping. All right. All right. That shouldn't be too hard. All right. Level me up, please. Bullet. Kill switch. I'll do the bonus movement speed. Don't jump. 74 enemies. Good lord. Oh no, I'm dying. Holy hell. Watch him immediately fail that challenge, says Johnny Greenstone. Johnny Greenstone actually just watch him immediately fail that challenge. Actually happen. I'm going to swap with Samuel. He's got more health, and I also like the infinite ammo ability a bit more than the other, robot drones and stuff. There's a chalice here. Shit. What's up, Zeus? Alright. What's this do? After you kill 7 enemies, heal 5% of your maximum health. I like that. Bashing boosts your speed temporarily. Alright, gamers. We are gonna do the thunder still. I was technically correct. I mean, I failed the challenge. It was not the only thing I killed. There we go. Gaming. Alright. Yoink. Kill 5 enemies, make it fast and brutal. I really like the awesome deadbolt thingy because it's sick as hell. Holy flashbang! I wish I had like a. I'm sure we have the cat. I'm sure chat has the cat on standby. Hey, Bricky, can I trade you a Tommy gun for your kneecaps? I'll consider it. Fat ass cat wizard explodes buh. Naturally. Thank you, chat. Glad that we're on the same page. Oh, sick. You know what? We're going pure on this one. Wait, I need to dash stun enemies. Hold on. I missed. Here we go. Ow. Hold on, hold on. There we go. I will say, I do like this bolt action gun. I don't know exactly what, like how I would define it, but it's just very enjoyable. When you complete a challenge, gain health like that. 7, not enough for the next. Replace your feet with shotgun knees. Make that reference again. I will defeat you. I will destroy you. You will be defeated. The Sparrow, most definitely funny pirate Jack Sparrow reference. Very appreciated. Also insanely hilarious when provided with unlimited ammo ability. More heal. There we go. That's everything. Yes, sweet. What do we think about the balancing? If you're referring to the weapons, can't quite tell. Still waiting on figuring that stuff out. I do think, though I'm not quite sure, like if there are additional benefits to doing a higher difficulty or something. But I will say that the first boss is actually quite easy to kill. Very quick to kill. And so it could be something with a balancing that I'm not familiar with, and maybe I'm getting that one wrong. Or maybe it's something else I'm not aware of. So far, the best I've done have been with shotguns and the Tommy gun. So, out of everything, those are my strongest weapons. Oh, there we go. Yoink. Weapon chest. Alright, dashing, play challenge, gain more health, zoom, and we're not taking those because they are too low level. I will say, activating unlimited ammo. I'm burning alive! I died. You know what I will say? One thing that I would like is I think when it comes to the kill a support challenge, it's I'm not quite sure what a support is, or at least that part is not specifically like explained to me in a way that I can easily figure out. I mean, I understand that it's probably like a character that supports the enemies, but I'm not sure like which ones do. So I definitely would say that some kind of like marking, or maybe like one of the eyeballs perchance that go over their heads in red, so I can be like, oh, this is like your challenge kill, might be handy. Not specifically red, but like some signifier, you know. The full auto flintlock's pretty hilarious, though, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, none of those. Yoink. Gimme, perky perks, please. Take 10% less. Okay, snipe this. There we go, there we go. All right. Yeah, killing range is a little bit easier, you know, because you know like what range or what an enemy is if they're ranged or not. Like that's obvious. It's like, all right, ranged enemy. God damn, what is up with all of these? There's so many tokens. God damn, I'm moving quick. Unlimited ammo is very, very solid. Sorry, broken English. We'll let you hear him sleepy. Oh, no, don't worry one bit. I mean, this stream VOD and everything will be up. So if there was anything I said prior or you forgot, and because you were asking for feedback and all that, you can always just rewatch the stream and I'll be here. And the things I have said will be available. Obviously, as streamer man, I am not game dev, therefore any and everything I say should be with a great assault, clearly, but, you know, appreciate you being open to feedback and stuff. It's very nice. Funny Jack Sparrow. Number one biggest request, lever action rifle. Thank you very much. That goes like ping, ping. That's all I need. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man. Damn. Don't use any abilities. No needs. Simple gun is enough. All I need is gun. Ow! Ow! I don't know why I said that so loudly. Me when I'm burning to death. There we are. Note 4, lever action gun. Hell yeah. Whew. Funny Satan perk as well. Clear without any oh, another ability one, okay. What is this? The Hell Drake. What in the... Okay. Cool. I'm gonna turn this into a fully automatic. Okay, I missed a substantial amount of times, but that's okay. Is it a splash damage? I don't know. What's this little guy? Oh, that's the micro peener. That's the micro peepee. No need. I'm missing. Oh, there they are. Oh, there's a whole area. Is that the amplifier? Oh, it's the pew pew one. There we go. To my bosses. No worries, Tavarna. Thank you very much for the Tavarna. Good night, Tav. Me when I close Baldur's Gate 3. God damn, I'm quick. All right. Reduce damage taken. And more of that. And then I'll get one of you. Random. Okay. I'm ready for me to just absolutely mollywop Satan. Alright, Satan needs more health. New additional update for game. Satan needs more health. They need, Satan requires more HP. Satan cannot handle my game. And now we're fighting the spiders. Bunch of funny spiders now. Yoink. Alright. God damn, I'm quick. I don't remember ever moving this fast. Boss Buster. Nah, these are all good. They're blowing kisses at me. No, please. I can't handle this. I can't handle commitment. There we go. I do kind of got the zoomies, though. That's so true. Hi, Bricky. I didn't know this was your main content. I only knew you from the Sage Jam Slam. That's totally kind of like, that's totally cool and totally fine. Kind of awesome, actually. Welcome to actual content, which is mainly just variety, but, you know, etc. Oh my god, a purple. Amp, amp, amp. Let's go. God damn.
The recoil is really hard to control.
There we go. There we go.
Or you need the fisting machine again? What do you mean by need? What do you mean you need the fisting machine again? Why is it a need and not simply a want? Also, yeah, who is we? Who the fuck is we? Gun, nah. I'm firing so fast, everything is dying. There we go. Oh, this is the funny floor with the high-up room. And funny laser gun. You say still not enough DACA, but I mean, what if you might say there's too much DACA? Have you ever considered that? Have you ever possibly once considered that maybe that there is such a thing as too much DACA? Oop, we'll stutter there. Heresy? I don't think heresy has anything to do with it. This is a question about the DACA. I can see. Dock on these nut? No. No, no, incorrect. Go to jail. Go to jail immediately. It is really fun to just shoot the laser gun though, like so much and so insanely over the top that it's just like, I don't know, it feels like I've downloaded a mod for the plasma gun for Fallout New Vegas. Oh, okay, well now I gotta think about something very specific. I'm trying to remember. It's one of the reasons I always spec'd really high into lockpicking when I first something's on me. It stung me. Something grabbed my face. I think I needed to melee it off. I did not, and it sucked my brains out.
Yeah, there's like it's in the Robco building where you can say ice cream, and you can unlock it for a very hard lockpick, and it gives you like a big fancy version of the plasma gun. Q35 Matter Modulator. That is absolutely the name. Holy shit, 2 elements instead of 1. That's actually crazy. Alright. I got one more in me, chat. The Q35 Matter Modulator. Okay, I had a, I did a, what is it? Magazine increase. And now I've got an 11-shot revolver. It's giving me vibes of like, I got 37 more shots in this 10-round magazine. Which wouldn't that necessarily be the tube? Not even a magazine. $23-shot M1 Grand. That's so true. The tube. What do you call it a tube, chat? The name of the weapon, like in a shotgun. Would you call it a tube? We got the amplifier again. 47 shots. You're a tube? What the hell you mean? Why fuck me for? A YouTuber? Oh. Come on now. Why you gotta be this way? Oh, what the heck? Hello? Purple one this early? God damn. Hell yeah. YouTube-ert. YouTube-ert. Laugh at the content creator. You know, that's actually fair. Another one? Alright, that's it. We got 2. Well, actually, I'm just gonna do the blue amplifier. Bricky, can I be your hater? I got a couple of those already, man. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's that. I think you're okay. You say hater like singular, like it's the only thing. Like you're gonna be the only one. Like you're doing some kind of like social service. Can I be your lover? Much better. I'll consider this one. Can I be your fighter? Exclusive hating rights. So if you're my hater, no one else can be my hater besides you. Is that what I'm hearing? Like IP infringement? Okay, okay. I'll consider that. Though I can't really stop you. Okay, it says shoot sandglasses down to slow things down. I'm not actually quite sure. Time bender. Time is on your side if you can find it. Hourglass not appear during your run, shoot them slow down time. Damn. Hourglasses will appear during your run, shoot them to slow down time. Contractual hate. Can I hate you but in a way where it's not actually hate, but deep-seated issues that I refuse to talk about in therapy? Only if you promise to get better with those therapy later on.
Only if you promise that that hate will eventually form itself into an understanding in the future when you get better. Yeah, a month unhinged, and then after that, you know, however you'd like as a treat. Hate more just as a treat. Okay, I need to find like whatever a support is. I guess that guy's a support. Alright, I figured it out. Funny dude with the hat. There we go. Oh, there's the hourglass. I definitely thought it was going to be smaller. It's actually quite large. Oh my god!
Catch me if you can. Oh wait.
Guys? Oh, there we go. I fixed it. I fixed it. I'm not sure what that was. I think maybe it had something to do with. I think it had something to do with the time slowdown from the hourglass. That may have caused an inverse effect afterwards. Bricky, get off the weed. How is that weed? That has nothing to do with getting off the weed. That has to do with getting off the crack. That shit's raw coke, man. Ain't no weed here. All right. Yeah, snorting bath chemicals or something. Simple. Kill all enemies in the room. Oh no, how difficult for me. Kill switch. More damage to demons. Come on, funny chest. Oh, yes please, actually. Alright, clear the room. I get the feeling this one won't be particularly difficult thanks to my cool new gun. Oh god, I'm also very slow. Get out of the book! Dude, I swear, Aramin really be doing anything but undoing the rubric. Bam.
Oh, come on. There we go. Funny mushroom, dude. The game does have a flamethrower, but does not have a flamethrower known as holy water pray and spray. But I do think that might actually be a very good call for the future. And we should really run it by the devs. Give me a random perk. Landing a weak point hit triggers your currently equipped. Yes, yes, thank you. No. Oh wait, I need to dash some enemies. I wasn't reading. And then I look in chat and I see someone say Bricky challenge. And at first I assumed they meant that I was challenged. And I was like, that's fucked up, you can't say that. And now I just feel silly. Okay, I think we're good. And then we get to fight Satan. Naturally. Because who would not want to do that? Companion perk. Yoink, yoink, bam. There we go. Okay. Whew. Give me something. Oh, shit. Yes, please. I will take one of those without a doubt. Damage dealt. Increase clip. For your information, Mr. Blaha, I did not fail at reading. I failed at looking. Very important distinction. Read that, fucking moron. That felt very good. Yeah, absolutely fanned his ass. Need to look so I know I need to look so I can read. The difference is I don't have a hard time reading. I have a hard time looking. I have a perfectly fine time looking. Take a look at our Pepe emotes for exactly that. There's a disco ball in here. For reasons unsure. Gimme. Hell yes. Nothing of those. Oh my good god. What in the MW2 RPD rapid fire muzzle flash is this? I'm murdering at a speed unseen. There we go. Yoink, yoink. Kill 5 ranged enemies. 30% chance that their ability won't be used.
Good lord. Oh my god. I'm okay now. I'm having a slight visual impairment moment. Wait, there's more enemies over there. There we go. Oh, okay. I'm trying to, I want to get to at least, I mean, this is the, oh. Oopsie. I pressed the wrong button. Critical hit damage is higher, chances up. No, I'm gonna keep my own. They got like palm tree. They got like fancy neon palm trees. What am I in the Sierra Madre Casino? Casino? Is that what it was? What was the dead money? I don't know. My brain's not following New Vegas. Was it the Sierra Madre Casino? The Gala? Oh, it's got that same vibe. Like when you're in the lobby. It was? Yeah. Okay. You know when you're in the lobby and everything and it kind of looks like somewhat normal? Well, somewhat. You got those weird little ghouls. Little green ghouls, man. What are your dislikes? People's knees. Yeah. Little mushroom man. Yeah, the weirdo ghost people. I forget what their actual names were. I think they were just called ghosts. There we go. All right, just give me like a gold. Nope, those are not golds. I'm going to keep. Ooh, I'm gonna reroll the recoil. Yeah, critical hit chance. Let's go. I don't need to worry about recoil where we're going. Maybe I need to worry about it a little bit. Okay, I've started missing quite a lot. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I did need recoil adjustments. There we go. No. Oh, thank God. I was ready for that thing to one-shot me again. For, I think, actually the third time in a row. I will say, no matter how many games do it, I'm very happy that we've just all decided that revolvers need to be the really like slow firing, high damage weapons, because they're just really fun to shoot in video games. Pretty much at all times. All right, gimme. Yoink. And stunning an enemy, and... Well, unless you can fan the hammer. That is very true. Unless they have a fan the hammer type deal. There we go. All right. Almost at boss. Boss will either completely ruinously one-shot me, or I will do exactly that to it. I'm actually not quite sure what the option, what the correct one is. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, it did the thing where it grabbed my face again, son of a bitch. That did an extremely large amount of damage. I gotta watch out for those little bastards. I missed like 14 point blank shots. I had like a little gremlin man. I might be a little washed. Only the lightest bit washed, though. All right. Time to find out if your goat's washed. All right. Let's see if we immediately die horribly or we murder instantaneously. And nothing there. All right. All right, lady. Thank you for your assistance in this matter. All right. I have entered the wrong boudoir, she states. Okay, she's okay. It was not a problem whatsoever. It was incredibly easy. We absolutely fucking mollywopped her to death. There's more. Oh shit, I thought that was only the two bosses. What's up? I kind of assumed that was like the end. Wait, I think I'm dying. It didn't work out.
It didn't work out. All right. Well, I was yes, accurately assessed. I made my way to the goddamn bone zone and absolutely got smashed. Increased maximum health, reduces incoming damage, regenerates missing health after taking damage. Environment handles goes lower. When your health goes down to 50% for the first time during a run, heal for 1%. Huh. Goddamn. All right. Chat, that has been Holy Shoot. I hope you have enjoyed the game and the time playing it. It is currently in early access, has some bugs to work out, no doubt, but that is what EA is for. I hope you enjoyed checking it out. You can find it on Steam. It is currently $16 and currently discounted from the big 20 at the moment. I do hope you've had a good time for the stream. I will be heading my ass all the way out to good old Vegas. I forgot where I was going. Vegas to go to EVO. And so because we're going to EVO, it's exciting times. I am going to raid Girl DM because she is playing Bloodborne for the first time, and there is no better time to raid someone than the first time they're ever playing Bloodborne. So I'm going to send you off to her. Thank you all very much for your time and chilling with me. What do we tell her? Tell her Rom the Vacuous Streamer. That's a good one. We'll go with that one. Rom the Vacuum. Actually, you know what? No. Actually, Slip's got the better idea. Slip, you have the better idea. You do This Town's Finished, Sag. Hell yeah. All right, perfect. Thank you, chat, again. I will see you around.